Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and Supercell just released what the Town Hall 13 will look like. Well, at least we think for now. Alright, so Supercell just released an image that everyone thinks is Town Hall 13. You guys are probably seeing it everywhere on Twitter, Discord. If you're watching YouTube, probably every YouTube channel that you're watching for Clash of Clans is probably covering this picture that Supercell released. I wanted to finally cover this. I wanted to do it before, but I was traveling with family and friends for Thanksgiving, so I am just getting back here. It is currently Thanksgiving night. We got all done, so if you celebrate Thanksgiving, I want to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. It will be a day after when this video gets uploaded. But the big thing I wanted to talk about is this picture that they released. I initially thought this was a fake picture. I saw it in my Discord. I was like, okay, someone just made an image, made it look pretty good. No, I'm not gonna lie. This guy right here, you zoom into that, and you're like, wait, hold on a second. Hold on, what is this, right? You see this Town Hall, that is definitely not Town Hall 12. That is completely different. And then you go to this picture right here that Supercell released a video, and I mean, that really matches up with this picture. So, I mean, that looks like that has to be Town Hall 13, right? So, everyone was thinking, oh, Carbon, this can't be Town Hall 13. This looks like maybe a new Clan Castle level or something, because it's like the same size as an Archer Tower. I mean, I'm not going to lie. From this angle, it does look like that. And so, this matches up, like, almost identically from the kind of the white, I don't know if it's snow or something, but it's got those two gold things on the front. It's got kind of that kind of triangle at the top and the edges there, and that matches up really well with this Town Hall right here. I mean, this has got to be Town Hall 13. Absolutely. There's no doubt it's got to be what it looks like. I mean, it looks like it's maybe level 1 Town Hall 13. You can see the little dash on the side there. And it looks like they're going with kind of blue as well. Do we notice anything else from this screenshot? Well, another thing that you guys might notice, let me go ahead and actually bring this up here so I can highlight it, is going to be this section over here, right? So we noticed this Town Hall, okay? We noticed that. People are also pointing this out. People are saying there's this tree that's right here, and in the game, that's not there. So let me go ahead and actually load the game here so you'll hear it in the background. But in the normal game, right? So I go to my normal game here, and you don't see any tree over here on the left side, right? But we go back to this picture, and all of a sudden, there's this tree. Like, there's this little grove that's kind of cut out right here, over here on the left. So that might be something. I don't know. People are also talking about the fact that this looks to be a level 50 Grand Warden that's right here, and people are thinking this is going to be a 70 Queen and a 70. It looks like that looks pretty like 70, so it looks like 70, 70, and 50. So 10 more levels for the Grand Warden, 5 more levels for the heroes. So interesting. I mean, they didn't upgrade any of the walls, it looks like, or defenses. Maybe they're just holding that for now. They're not releasing that. But another big thing, if you guys noticed, is the army camps, right? Army camps are a different size. They are not taking up as large of an area. Maybe that's to open up space for another defense on the map. So they shrink the army camps, maybe. A little bit different right there. Do you guys notice anything else? I was trying to notice anything. I didn't notice anything other than this here on the left, the Town Hall, the hero levels, the army camp sizes. Maybe I'm missing something, but you guys definitely can point that out down in the comment section down below what possibly I could be missing. But this is pretty crazy. I did not expect Supercell to release a picture like this, and it caught me off guard, and I was like, wait, hold on. This definitely has to be Town 13. I mean, this could be just a big troll. This was released by Clash of Clans, so I have no idea. I mean, I trust it. It looks pretty good. So I guess hopefully we'll find out pretty soon if that is, but that's probably the best evidence so far of what Town Hall 13 is going to look like. Alright, so now that we covered some of our thoughts on what just got released for Town Hall 13, the image and everything, I wanted to cover what are my plans for Town Hall 13 and what I'm going to do. Well, right now I dropped out of Legends League because I need to currently fill up my season bank here. So I'm working on that. I'm going to have to get about just under 7 million gold to fill that up. I am also currently working on, let me go ahead and actually bring that up as well, which will be my other Town Hall 12. So let me actually switch here real quick, and that should come up. So this is actually working on, this is way, not even Titans. I took this way down, right? Because I want to try to farm up these walls here. And I need to get that up because, ooh, wait, hang on. I think I can get this wall right there. Very nice. So I'm working on those walls quite a bit. This is already maxed out season bank, so I don't have to worry about that. And then I can spend all that loot on the walls and then start upgrading some more. And yeah, I'm going to be taking both of these to Town Hall 13. Granted, I don't know what the cost of the Town Hall and all that, but they're both going to go to 13. And on this account, I'll probably end up working on like ground, like P.E.K.K.A.s and bowlers. And on my main account, I'm going to work on lavas and balloons. So I'll kind of have both maxed out and going that way, and I'll see what I can do. And then the nice thing about having two Town Hall 13s is you can FC one another and kind of test bases, build bases that way. And that is something I really want to be able to do, which will really help. So it's kind of the plan. And I don't know if I'm going to be in Legends League. I think I might just be lower and figure that out and maybe jump back up to Legends if I think that will end up actually helping. But right now, I'm not in Legends. I dipped out. I know it's just something I did, but I need to try to farm up these walls and get as much progress done as possible. So before we end the video, we're going to jump into a few of these recent war attacks that WHF has taken. And this is a base that I remember seeing not too long ago, maybe a month or two ago. I think it was INTZ or someone hit this. I think I put it in a video, but they hit it differently. And then the thing is, I went back, watched my video on the same base, and I tried to mimic the attack, and it didn't go as great as INTZ did. Or, I don't know, I think the INTZ did get the triple. They were close. I tried to mimic it, it didn't work. So now let's take a look at what Monkey does, and he doesn't come in with that attack. With that, the other attack is where you charge into the Town Hall and you try to hit the Warden ability, try to protect double layer wall break. It was very interesting. But this one is a really nice one. He's going to drop the jump spell here, Ice Golem, Queen, and then look at this. Look what he's going to do here. He's going to drop the Rage for the Queen to get through this section here, which was very smart. Like, I didn't even think about like using a Rage like this. So this Ice Golem freezes all this, but this Rage spell helps the Queen so much. Drops the Skellies to pull the Queen closer to him, which was a very smart idea here. Pops the Queen ability, takes this air defense down, takes the Eagle down as well. Beautiful job by taking that down. Wow, that was a ton of value right there. So as he's gonna be able to fly his way into the base just like this. There is the Lava Hound, which isn't going to do anything. He does have a poison spell to take care of the archers. And then he's going to kind of lalo right around the base to this air defense and to this one. The beautiful thing about taking out the Eagle is you can just fly nice and slow. Obviously, you got to try to freeze and haste your way through multis and splash. But with that Eagle down, you don't have to worry about just raining fire onto your balloons. So now he's going to come around the base just like this with the Grand Warden, some more balloons on this left side, and freezes the Town Hall, and then he's going to do a nice Grand Warden Eternal Tome perfectly right there. Look at that. He's going to protect him right over the Town Hall through that final end right there, and this is absolutely a perfect strategy for this base. So if you ever do find this base, that is how you take this guy down right here, and it worked out like a charm. Really nice hit. Monkey coming in here and wrecking this one. He didn't even drop his poison spell, which he could have dropped for the archers, to be honest. So that was a swag poison. Very, very nice hit here. Gonna end up taking this and getting this one done for the triple, making it look really easy. Next up, we're going to jump into the one and only Rigatores and his Queen Charge Lalos. I mean, this man is a god with the Queen Charge Lalos. I don't know how he does it. He drops the poison here onto this clan castle, and then he's going to end up deciding to drop his king into this queen and king section because That's going to be way too much firepower on his queen, but he is taking quite a bit right now. He's taking the cannon, the archer tower, and the ground expo. He's moving his way in. He's going to have to drop some more wall breakers to grab this wall. He does grab that here. Let's see where the queen ends up going here. So she's going to charge in, but I think she's going to just continue down this path like this. I mean, there's no way for her to go for the town hall, right? Unless she takes this archer tower down and then moves over to it. She might. I don't know. Nope, she continues to go down. So she's going to go right down this alley down here and get to that eagle artillery, it looks like. And he could save the slammer for the town hall, but let's see what he does. So I'm going to try to figure out where are the air defenses. So we got air defenses that are across the board like this, right? If the queen's going to continue her path into here, then you have two options. You have option A, that you can start the lalo around this way, move your way like this, right? Or you have option B, you can start the lalo like this and then end on the town hall. Option A would be better, right? I think you would want to start near the town hall, but in order to do that, you need to get percentage. So let's see what he's going to do here. So the queen's going to move her way through. Doesn't have an earthquake down here to activate the town hall. Queen's gonna, okay, wait, oh, that was close. Queen almost went for the wall right there. I was gonna be like, Queen, why didn't you go for that eagle right there? But the balloon took out the cannon there, and now she's going to continue right through the base. So yes, so it looks like he's gonna start the lalo, and he's gonna move his way right around this way, and he's actually going to let the slammer come in for this town hall, unless he activates it somehow, but he doesn't look, oh, look at this. The queen is deciding to go for it. He drops the slammer down here, realizing the queen's going for the town hall, so he's safe. He doesn't have to worry about the warden over the town hall. So this is, a lot of this is just reacting on the fly, and this is really difficult to do here. Seeing where your queen's going to go. He wall broke that wall, specifically trying to get his queen in. So this is all reactional, because if he didn't want that queen to get the town hall, he would never have wall broke. He would have just let the queen continue to charge in here. So this wall breaker, he was probably thinking maybe try to charge this queen and get the town hall, but that wasn't the case. He realizes that the queen's on this wall right here, so then the queen goes in, and then he starts and continues the lalo with the stone slammer down here. If the queen continued down this way, I think he would have continued with the lalo like this, but then the stone slammer would have went for the town hall to help take that down at the end. So just be able to react on the fly, be able to see where the queen's going to go, the value she's going to get. If she grabs that town hall, then you can use the Grand Warden ability somewhere else in the base, which is exactly what he did here. Next up, let's take a look at Lex coming in with a Queen Charge Lalo as well. These are kind of those bases that are like really weird. It's like, what do you do in this situation, right? So you drop the king. It looks like he dropped the king for the enemy king and tries to take out the enemy queen. Is he able to do that? Queen's under a lot of firepower, and she does go down. So the wizard helped quite a bit there. So now he's going to be able to help take... So he took out the queen, so now he's going to have the queen charge into here. Alright, let's go ahead and pause it. Let's see the value that he can get. So he does have a jump. What can this jump give him? Well, the jump's going to be used for the queen part. So the queen's going to go like this. So if he drops a jump right here, what can this queen reach? So the queen can reach all of this, all of this, all of that. She can reach all of this, all of that, and actually, if she jumps into this compartment here, she can actually reach all of this, right? So she can grab all of this, including the town hall. So if the queen grabs all of that, what does that leave? Leaves you with this part of the base, kind of like this for a lalo, right? So you can lalo from this air defense, from here to up here. So you can kind of see the base broken down into 3 different parts. Let's go and see where this queen goes. So we'll run 4 times through this lava hound here. So it takes care of the lava hound, and it goes down, and now she's going to walk here. So she's going to take out all this, drops the jump up there. She's going to take out the town hall here under rage. Town hall is locking onto the healers, stays alive. All right, so now let's see what happens. So he drops this stone slammer right here, and there's no air defense down here, which is a nice call, right? So the slammer's tanking a lot of the defenses away from the air defense. Queen's reaching over the wall, grabbing that, plus her ability. Now it's creating a nice path for these balloons with the Grand Warden to move their way around this space. And look at that, the queen is grabbing all of that as these balloons are going to move their way up top. pops the Grand War Internal Tome early to help get through a lot of stuff. Looking really nice. Has another freeze, another 2 haste spells. Absolutely looking crushed here. Lex comes in, pretty much is gonna look like doesn't even need these spells at this point. There's so many balloons left. Beautiful job on that one right there. Ends up taking it out for the 3-star. And let's jump into one more attack here, and I believe that's going to be actually, I'm going to see if I can grab Nick's attack here. All right, wait, he came with the 6-pack. All right, let's grab this one. I think this is it. Yeah. So this is a very common base, but the reason why I wanted to bring this is because of one thing, of how much he had left over. So he drops a balloon to try to pull whatever's inside this clan castle, and there's nothing, meaning there's going to be a lava hound double balloon or a double ice golem and a balloon or something. My guess would be a hound and 2 balloons, because I think that's what they were running in a lot of other CCs, but this definitely had a clan castle. So it's not like, hey, Carbon, it had nothing in it. It's just nothing came out to that balloon there. So he sends his heroes into here. I've hit this base before with like Sui King on this side, or Sui Queen on this side, Sui King on this side, and then Mass Hogs in between. And I mean, it had, he ended up using all the spells, and I was able to get it. But this absolutely crushed the base. So I think this is definitely a better attack strategy here. The Queen reaching over the wall, grabbing that multi-target Inferno. And now where the air defense is. Well, he takes that bottom one down, and now he has the air defenses here, here, and here down here, right? So basically, this is the pathing that he's going to create, like an L shape, right? So a lot of the times you want to create an L shape in a base. That's exactly what he's doing. But also a very important part, in getting that L shape, you have to like cut off an edge of the L, right? So this is one of the edges. This is kind of like a triangle of the L right here. If you cut that triangle off, what it's going to do, it's going to take this L and then turn it into a sharper point, which is then going to cause these balloons to go to the core, right? That's what you want. That's how you set the funnel with ring bases. You need to cut off the edge to force the balloons in. So that's exactly what he does. That's the purpose of this haste spell here. So this haste spell is cutting that off, right? So we'll go ahead and mark it again. So here's the L right here. This is the L shape right here for the base. Actually, let me do it a little bit better. So here's the L like this for a lalo, and then the balloons are coming in right here, right, going like this. Otherwise you think they would continue to go around this way, right? Well, that's exactly what you do. So you drop the haste in here to cut this section off like this, and that's why he has this haste spell to cut that off. So this will remove all of this, which will then retarget and send these balloons to the core right there for this base. So that's why he dropped the haste on the edge to get everything to go through, and then the Grand Warden follows the core balloons here very nicely, keeps all of this stuff frozen right here, hasting more balloons around, and then just has an overwhelming amount of balloons inside the core. You can drop another haste down here to help those balloons out, to help push them around this edge here as they're moving around, and then these final balloons can go like this and absolutely destroy this base right here. Nick, really nice hit. This absolutely overpowered, overkilled this base right here. Gets it done. I'm gonna go and put on ×4 for the triple. So very nice job. I'm just wondering how OP certain attacks will be at Town Hall 13 when that comes out. But yeah, so I hope you guys did enjoy today's video of discussing what Town Hall 13 will probably look like. I think the odds of that being Town Hall 13 is really, really high because Supercell did release that information. So Clash of Clans came from their Twitter, so it's definitely a reliable source, and it matches up with that video that they had the other day. But anyways, hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure you guys go and hit that like button, subscribe down below for the daily content, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. CarbonFin signing out. Peace.